Welcome to my live show. If it's working, everyone's just saying hello. No one's telling me if it's working. Hello, hi, Olivia, and Evelina, and Sylvie, and Zephyr, who's eating popcorn, and basically Jesse, who's the first person to tell me it's working. Woo! Welcome to my live show. Thank you for coming. I hope you're all good. I hope you've had a good day with no traumatic incidents. And if you have had a traumatic incident, hopefully this live show will chill you out a bit. So just relax, listen to my voice. If you're watching this back on YouTube, just use me as some kind of podcast as you do an activity, whatever activity you want, so long as it's legal. I'm going to tweet now. Tweeting the live show, come hang out. I did an upside down face emoji because that's like the emoji's hanging out. Have you ever looked at someone upside down for ages and then their eyes switch around so it looks like they're looking at you the right way up? If not, find your nearest friend or relative, look over them and have their face above yours and stare into their eyes and imagine their eyes are the right way around. It's hilarious. Kind of like that Joaquin Phoenix video of his head wrinkles looking like a mouth. It's a similar vibe to that. Anyway, that's an odd subject to start the show on, as usual. But welcome to the show. I'm feeling quite chilled. I'm having a good day. Hopefully you are. Shannon Byrant is here, fangirling through life. Suniva, Tedil, Anna Bug, Tedil again. There's like 3 Tedils just all in a row. I didn't know that was a popular name. Parody How is here as well. How you feeling? Well, it's the last day of August, which means we can start thinking about falling golden leaves and pumpkin spice lattes and blankets and warm movies, I guess. Things to keep us warm. I'm hyped for autumn or the fall. And yeah, spooky week is on the horizon. Feel Lovers DGH says it already feels like October. Yeah, a leaf fell on my head and I was like, yes, that's it. A golden leaf has blessed my presence. It must be the sign that we're ready to celebrate the autumn. This has felt like a long summer to me. I don't know why. Usually summer goes really fast. But I feel like I've had my summer, which is probably because we had a heat wave in June, which lasted like 4 weeks. We were really lucky in London. Like the entirety of June was a heat wave. So I think because we had an early summer and then August has just been a bit kind of sometimes warm, but a bit meh. I'm just ready for it, guys. Give me some fog. I want to inhale some fog. Autumn, here we come, said Moggy. So more people seemed actually excited from my tweet than like, ugh. Which is a good sign. I know some people have got to go back to school, which isn't always the best, but just saying, it means we might be closer to the big C. It's there. It's not looming. We don't have the adverts and stuff yet, but it's just something to live for, you know? I needed something to cling on to because Game of Thrones ended, and I'll be honest, guys, that's what I've been living for. This season of Game of Thrones has been so good. I've just been looking forward to each episode and being able to watch it. So then the last episode was perfection, by the way. I was just the whole time tearing my face off. So good. Yeah, but since it was over, I was like, right, what can I live for now? It's over. My TV show is over. What do I do? So it's all about the autumn. That's what I'm hyped about. Which Game of Thrones house are you in? I mean, I do like lions, but I don't think I'd want to be a Lannister. So I think I'm a Stark because I'm from up north, and I used to talk like the Starks. If you don't know the accents of the UK, the Starks from Game of Thrones talk like northern people, and that is what my family all talk like. So if I'm up north for too long at Christmas or something, I'll start talking like them. We need to get back to Winterfell, Sansa. Something's happened up north. Sorry, all the northern people watching now are just like, can you not? I like the lava lamp, said Frankie. Thank you. Yeah, I was hoping it'd start blobbing during the live show. I don't know how long it takes a lava lamp to blob. That is the question. It's usually about 20 minutes. You have 2 phases of a lava lamp. You have the stalagmite? I never know the difference. Whatever they are. They come up first and they hang around for a while. Then you can switch it off and just have those as like a little piece of modern art. Then they melt and then you get the full-on blobs. Lily Fanstuff just delivered a helicopter to me. Thanks, Lily Fanstuff. Hi to the MCM meme station TM from Chloe. I'm going to do some premium messages. How's your week been? Said Lily. That's a good way to start because I've had a pretty good week. I went to Edinburgh. That was how I left you at the end of my last live show, telling you I was going up north to Edinburgh. Had a great time. The train, so beautiful. If you're going to Edinburgh from London, get the train because you go past some amazing scenery and you just forget how much you miss green stuff when you live in London. I know there's parks and stuff, but when everything is just like a rolling hill with lakes and beauteous countryside, that was really nice. I went up with Dan, obviously, and we were sat opposite some people, which I hate. I don't know why trains are always laid out in fours. And there was like three areas of 2 seats, which were already taken. So we had to sit opposite people, which is fine. It's just you're staring at somebody else for 5 hours. And as someone that's slightly introverted, I don't want to talk to someone for 5 hours if it happened to be a chatty person. Thankfully, they were just old people that were just chatting to themselves. And we said like a nice hello, but there wasn't any awkward chats. So I had that. But then on the way back, I was like, oh no, what if we get someone that wants to talk to us for ages? But it was an empty seat. So we had 2 empty seats, which was great. So I was just like this, spreading out on it, leaning back, had a little nap, edited a bit of a video. It was glorious. Listened to the Final Fantasy 15 soundtrack as well, which is a really great soundtrack. There's like 97 songs, but the good ones made the drive back from Edinburgh quite epic. Or the train. Whatever it was. You can also get a train which you sleep on, but that idea scares me slightly. Like, what is that? Are you in bunk beds with strangers? I don't know how it works. But I wasn't a fan of that idea, because I don't think I'd sleep, and then that would ruin my entire sleep schedule. I've got a fringe gap there. Can you see? I mean, to you it probably looks like nothing, but to me it's just a glaring error in my head. Why must you do that, fringe? Anyone with a similar hair to me will know. The splinge attack, Little Bebo said, I see the fringe gap. Yeah, it's looking back at you. It knows it's sabotaging this live show. It was waiting for its moment. It's been waiting all this time. Yeah, getting a haircut soon, which is going to fix that. So, did Edinburgh, I didn't even say what we did there. We went to the Edinburgh TV Festival, where we were doing a talk about television and the internet, and how people from the internet, like me and Dan, see television and how it could work together. And there was lots of scary TV people in the audience, and a few of you guys, so thank you anyone that came to support us. And it was a bit of a scary prospect, talking to TV people, because they don't always understand the YouTubes. They're learning slowly, but knowing we had an audience of those people to try and make a good impression of YouTubers in general was a bit scary. So some of you guys came, which was nice, and Sue Perkins was great. She was such a nice interviewer. I felt... Did I tweet this? Oh my gosh. I tweeted this, right? Yes, okay. Sorry. Yeah, she was really chill, and we had a phone call with her the week before, which was great, because we just kind of talked about what it was generally going to be about, and what kind of questions we could expect. And that was nice. But yeah, she just let the conversation flow and listened to our answers, then asked a question based on what we've been talking about. And I think that's the best kind of interviewer, when they do that. And they're not just like reading off a sheet like, and now here's the next question unrelated to everything. So if you're interested in television and YouTube and want to see me and Dan waffle for like 45 minutes, I think there's a video on it of it on YouTube somewhere on the Edinburgh TV Festival website. If you want to hear my chat. One of the questions was something like, if you were the commissioner, what would you do? And I was like, oh wow, way to put me on the spot. Give you my best television idea. So, what did I say? I just said I'd like to stop geo-blocking so much and make sure more shows are available to everyone at the same time, because that's the joy of Netflix. Everyone can watch something at the same time, and you don't feel like you're just watching something in the UK or just in America. Because people just pirate them anyway if they can't watch them. So I think that is what needs to happen. If you want people not to pirate your shows, give them the shows. I know it's a lot more complicated than that, but that's the television utopia I want to live in. I'm just going to embrace the fringe gap, by the way. It's just here to stay. Look at this. What's going on? I need a haircut. That's what's happening. Were you scared? I was weirdly nervous for that one. I wasn't scared while doing it. Like, once I sat down and I was in the zone, I was as cool as a cucumber. How cool is a cucumber? What if it's a cucumber that has been resting against a volcano? Asking the real questions. But the night before, I think I was dreaming about it. So I knew I had to get up to do it. But I was waking up every hour having had a dream about the panel. It was like a stress dream, like something went wrong, like my microphone wasn't on, or Sue said something really mean, or I fell off my chair. I kept having all of these thoughts which turned into dreams. So yeah, I had a bit of a stressful night before, just like slightly worrying about it, but then doing it was great. And then we got a chance to explore Edinburgh, went to Edinburgh Castle. Oh my gosh, you need to be fit if you're going to Edinburgh Castle, because the hill was like this. Like, this is me trying to walk up the hill to Edinburgh Castle. We got an ice cream, though, to get there. That was the power. That was the fuel. So that was cool. It was very Game of Thronesy. Maybe that's why I enjoyed it so much. But if you walk up to Edinburgh Castle, you get a great view. You don't actually even have to pay to go in the castle. You can get a great view just by standing next to the castle and looking out at the countryside. So we didn't have time to do the full tour, so we just went to see the outsides of it. I love Edinburgh, said Sofinchi. Yes, I would have loved to have more time there. What flavour ice cream did you get, said Alice. I got it was amazing. It was Scottish ice cream of some kind, but then it had little pieces of toffee in it. And I got a flake. It was the best day. I don't have ice cream that much, as in I don't have tubs of it in the freezer, so when I see an ice cream van, I'm like, yes, it's time. Fan Holland said, I haven't done any summer reading work. Read the chat, it's going fast enough. Surely someone is saying something useful in there. Thanks for meeting us in Edinburgh, said Maria. No worries, it was nice to meet you. Thanks for coming to the thing. Lily Fanstuff said, I felt smarter watching it. Little bit of sophisticated chat. It was nice not getting asked the same questions as well. There's always usually the same questions in interviews, so it was something a bit different. Jess Holden said, the Golf with Friends video, it was so funny. Thanks, Jess. Yeah, if you haven't seen, over on LessAmazingPhil Games, the much requested Golf with Friends video is up. We did the Twilight level, which was, I'd say it was slightly easier than the Pyramid level, which was ridiculous. It got a bit hard towards the end. So if you want some relaxed golf bants, go check that out. I liked filming it, so you can go watch it. There was glowy balls, said Chloe. There was glowy balls. It was a fun time. The game crashed again. Yeah, I know that game crashes. So 2 out of 3 recordings of it, it's crashed for some reason. Aline said, your eyes look dilated again. They're not too bad. No, I've got quite a bit of green around them at the moment. After I'd had them dilated, they were like literally black portals. It was really weird. Lucy Kate said, have you been watching Little Witch Academia? No, but I'm watching My Hero Academia. I'm on halfway through season 2. It's so addictive. After one episode ends, I just want to watch the next one. I think that's because they always end on a cliffhanger. Purple Bear seems to agree. And Turtle Bindercat also just arrived. Good username. How do you think of these usernames? I need more Dill. Yeah, the next video is going to be Dill. I'm not sure when that's coming. Probably sometime this weekend, maybe Sunday. Because before that, there's going to be a new LessAmazingPhil video. You might have seen my Twitter poll. I just got obsessed with watching slime videos and people making slime. And it was mainly due to my Instagram feed after doing that ASMR video. I was just getting recommended slime. And I just had this urge that I wanted to make some slime myself. So I have made my own slime video. I'm not going to tell you how it went. You can wait and see the video. But it was an interesting learning experience. I will say that much. So, yeah, it's not just me playing with... I think when I tweeted it, people thought I was just going to buy some slime and poke it and, whisper into the microphone. But I actually make it from scratch, which may not go entirely to plan. So you can look forward to that slimy video. Have a look at the top fans. Abigail Yates gets a slime. Lily Fanstuff gets some slime. Jotelina, Matt, GGV, Honor Rashib, Elizabeth, Jasmine Cook, Lillian, and M Katav. What kind of slime? I'm not gonna spoil it too much. Tracing Paper just said, don't spoil it. But I'll tell you one thing. I made fluffy slime. which contains so many ingredients. I was like, what? Like, how? I thought it'd have like 2 ingredients. I don't actually understand how it works. There must be some kind of chemical reaction going on there. But yeah, it was some real science. What is your t-shirt? It is a Steven Universe t-shirt, which has become one of my staple t-shirts because it's so comfortable. Well done, Cartoon Network, for making comfortable t-shirts. I do need to do some shopping though. I feel like I've run out of snazzy new clothes. I need to get some snazzy new clothes for the new season. Maybe some warm jumpers or something. Well, this apartment is still pretty warm, so I don't need them just yet. Are you going to rebrand? Yeah, I'm rebranding to Amazing Slime. This is just the start. Do a haul. I don't think I would ever do a clothes haul. I'll do one on my live show though, if I get it. I'm not going to make like a Phil lookbook because I usually don't put that much effort into, if you can tell, into my clothing choices. So yeah, I just buy whatever I think looks nice. Cleaners, you're fully clean today. Hey, here's a natural segue. If you're into some shopping and you want to buy something new for the school season, our back to school sale is about to end on Dan and Phil shop. You've got one more day to take part in the sale, and it's a sale on backpacks. So all of the backpacks are on sale. Here's a backpack that I've conveniently got here. What is in here? I don't even know. I actually use this backpack. Ooh, an ibuprofen. I felt that. I had that on the plane. I always get headaches on plane. This, without its wire, how annoying. 2 pens. Wow, I'm really ready for school, guys. And a mysterious USB stick. Wonder what's on there? I guess we'll never know. There's your cliffhanger. So yeah, it's good. It's got space for laptop. It's got space for school books. It's got space for all your secrets. And also, all stationery sets are on sale as well. So if you use the code when you're checking out, Goodbye Summer, which is a bit more appropriate now, because, I mean, we are saying goodbye to summer, then you will get some money off. But yeah, it's 1 day, so you should probably do it today before the sale ends. And, not part of the sale, but cool, we have these A4 notepads as well. It's London edition. So you've got the London Eye with a swaggy pigeon, and a corgi riding a skateboard next to Big Ben, which they've switched the bell off now. I'm so sad. What's the website? You don't know the website yet. danandphilshop.com. Yeah, I'm sad. They've switched off the bell for 4 years. I know I've already complained about this. It's like a Professor Layton mystery. I'm going to buy some now. I love the corgis, said Isabella. Thanks, Isabella. Make sure to tweet me if you do get them. I got mine today, said Bunny Becker. Yeah, has anyone got back to school yet? Or does that happen next week? We always went like the first Monday in September, if anyone is going back. I'm looking forward to it. I'm a weirdo. I'm homeschooled. That must be interesting. I'm in school right now, said Hannah. Uh-oh. I should do some more educating. What can I teach you about? Saturn is a planet with rings. There you go. Next Wednesday. Oh, you've got ages then. Don't worry about that. I've been in school for 3 weeks. That means you're closer to the next holiday, though. Just think of it that way. That's what I always thought. I always planned out, like, when is the next holiday? That's something I would look forward to. I have reading week at university. I remember that reading week. I did no reading in reading week. Just give people a week to just go do whatever they want and say that they got to read. Didn't happen for me, and I regretted it because when I got back, I was so lost. Yeah, I need some. I should have had it so that you had to sit there with them watching you read. Otherwise, I would not have been able to do it. Such a procrastinator. Nyagaton is starting their gap year. Good luck with that, whatever you're up to. Are you travelling abroad? Are you working in a horse sanctuary? And most people are going back on Monday. I'm sorry, but hopefully it won't be as bad as you think. You'll get to see your friends again, at least. That's something I look forward to. Seeing my best friend Mark. What's he up to now? Phil, that is not how you do air quotes. What did I use more of my hand again? I did that in a video and everyone was like gifing it, like what the hell is wrong with you? There we go. There's the air quote. It's just, I feel like this finger just wants to join in. So my air quotes have 3 apostrophes in. Leave me alone. I almost said commas then. That was just a train crash of a sentence. Hi, music lover Brianna. I'm not doing any premiums today. I'm back. Right. This is premium only time for the next 10 minutes. I'm going to do some premiums. Hi, Phil. You make me happy. Thanks, Brianna. That made me happy as well. How are you today? Said 1DJ. I'm great. Thank you very much. Well, I'm trying to choose new people because there's a few repeating. Hi to the fandom FBI. Skipping past some people. Thanks for reblogging my anime art, said Naudi. You're welcome. It was amazing. Look at my Tumblr, amazingphil.tumblr.com right now. There was Naudi, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, did some anime art, and it was so good. It looked like a real anime of Dan's chicken coffee shop incident, and we're trying to go back to it, and he's like, I'm not going in there again. Yeah, I'm enjoying reblogging some art on my Tumblr. I just wasn't using it. I got bored of doing aesthetic pictures of trees and dogs. Some people were messaging me like, but I liked your Tumblr. I just hardly ever used it, so now I'm going to use it for some art reblogging. If I do see an aesthetic corgi, I might reblog that too. But that's its main function at the moment. Shapeless is starting uni in a month. Give me advice! Do some reading during reading week, because I sure didn't, and that was a mistake. Same. I feel like I've given this advice a lot, but everyone's in the same boat, a university-shaped boat. So don't worry about talking to people. They won't think you're weird. They will appreciate it. How are you feeling, Phil, with your bruise? I'm not getting my leg out again. That was Lily again. My arm bruise. Where is it? It's there. It's getting better. It's kind of a heart shape. It looks like the Undertale logo. Got some good colours in there. How did you do it? Yeah, I was fighting a bear. People are so sick of me saying that. No, I only said that because it's the most boring way to get a bruise ever. The one on my leg, which turned every colour under the sun, was just the stupidest thing ever. We just finished filming a gaming video, and there's two drawers that hang down under the desk, and I hadn't realised I'd wheeled myself underneath the corner of one of the drawers. So I stood up with my full body weight, and my leg just went poof onto the corner of this drawer. And I must have stood up so fast, because I don't even know how I got such a big bruise. It really hurt. A rare Phil swear must have come out. Definitely did. Wasn't recording, though. And then this one, I think the same day, I walked into a bookshelf, like the corner of a shelf, like walking past it, and this happened. Why do I bruise so easily? I'm like a peach. This one didn't even hurt. I was like, how did that happen? Why do I have a gigantic bruise on my arm? So fighting a bear is the better side of the story, but there's the boring one. Phil, you're such a mess. I know I need to wrap myself in some kind of bubble wrap because I'm just going to be a complete peach. You are a peach. You should wear armor, said Gay Imanoob. I should wear armor. I wish people could just wear armor like in World of Warcraft or something, just in real life. Oh, is it about to do the thing? I think we're getting close to the blooping, so I'm going to move this way so you can see it happen. If you see it happen, just give me a shout. Say, blooping. I think it's going to happen now. Come on. Bloop it up. Bloop. Okay. Soon. It's getting a bit bigger anyway. Shout out to Ruby and the Trash group chat. Sorry, I was meant to be doing premiums. You reblogged my art. It made my day, said... Made my day, said Phil's nose. Yay, thanks for doing some art. Have you played the Yauk, or will you? Said Father Bernardus. I don't know what that is, so I don't think I have. Kitty said, Pumpkin Splash Black Day returns in a few days. Yeah, I'm going to wait till October for that one. I know I was just harping on about August, but feels like an October-ty thing. An October-ty thing. Phil can English well today. Holland said, who's your fave Star Wars character? Just like whacking out the hard questions. Who's my fave? I really liked Finn in the new Star Wars. I thought he was a great character. He was just really funny. And everyone loves Poe Dameron as well. But I think Finn is my winner for the new Star Wars. I love you and your video, said Natalie. Thanks. Hopefully you'll enjoy the Slime Fest on the way. Millie said, are you doing gaming, miss? I guess you'll have to wait and see, Millie. But Spooky Week is definitely on the cards. Lindsay said, Harvey has destroyed my city. It's horrible. I'm so sorry. I've been seeing it on the news and it just looks very scary and very extreme. So anyone affected by the hurricane, I'm sorry. I can't believe there is even weather like that. I was shocked. We complain about rain in England, and then look at that. It's like intense. So I hope you're okay. I hope your family is okay too. Samara said, "Oh, sorry, I I'd already clicked it before I could read it." Rude said, "Happy birthday to Indre. I hope you have a good birthday." Dan and Phil said, "More Dream Daddy soon." I think that will come after Sims. Perhaps there might be one in between as well, but there is more Dream Daddy on the way. Hi to the Crusty Demons group chat. Hello to you guys. Good name. Crusty Demons is a good name. Sandy said, "I love the gaming live show so much." Yeah, we did gaming live streaming. If you did, bloopening is getting a few bloops. It's not fully blooped. Yes, we did a live stream on Dan and Phil Games of Mario Kart, playing against some of you guys in the fan pre. I'd have that appear if I could do effects in this live show. It was so fun. I had such a good time. I really like streaming the gaming. I thought I would like it. Like, I like doing this, but that was just like really fun, especially because we were racing against you guys. There was a few issues with lag. This internet, basically our landlord told us before we moved in that we were going to have fiber, what's it called, like fiber cable internet, and that was part of why we got this place. But then, turns out, you can't get cable here. And something was amiss. Like, they thought we could get cable, and then we couldn't get the cable. Anyway, we're on something slightly better than dial-up, but it's like 5 megabytes. So I've been looking at getting some 4G internet, which works off a SIM card. So we're going to test that out and see if that works. But we are looking on a fix on the lag. It was still watchable for the most part, but you want it to obviously be a smoother thing. How do you survive with that internet? I mean, you can still watch videos and stuff, and it's just like when you live stream, you need to send so much data so fast, it can be a bit lagtacular. It was so fun anyway. I loved it. Thank you very much, Sarah. I thought it was amazing. Do more of it. Are you going to do Mario Kart again? Maybe we'll do Mario Kart again. Like, what games would you want to see live? Because it's a different vibe, really, isn't it? It's good because you can read the chat and stuff, but you also need to be invested in the game. I think competitive ones are good. Ellie said horror game. That might be good for October. Slime Rancher. Singing game. More golf with friends. Sims. I don't think we could do a live Sims. I think Sims is special in its own little video series, so I don't think we'll do a live Sims. Dream Daddy. Monopoly. How would you even film a Monopoly game? Would you need like a camera above the board? Like, how would you know what was happening? People ask us to do board game videos, and I just don't know, like, how do you even film those? I should research that. Just Dance. Containment Breach. Baking. That is not a game. That is a baking game. Live Scrabble. Live Scrabble. Lots of people saying Slime Rancher. A Ouija board. My mum would not forgive me if I did a Ouija board. She's very superstitious. She did one when she was a teenager, and she's convinced that they're real. Okay, that's good. That's good research. I might do some kind of post on Facebook or something asking, like, recommend some things. I'll see what gets thumbed up. It's hard to know what the people want. What do you guys want? But there will be more streaming. Well, I think we're going to try it in the next week or so. I'll let you know. Keep an eye on my Twitter, and I'll let you know when it's happening. When I know the internet's going to work. That's the main thing. What else have I been up to? I went to the Barbican in London to a sci-fi exhibit, what was it called? Into the Unknown. It was so cool. I think it's about to finish though, so if you want to go see it, I'll have to see it in the next couple of days. It had loads of movie props from sci-fi films like Sunshine. It had the spacesuit and the robot from Interstellar, which was my favourite thing. Either that or the spacesuit from Alien. They had lots of spacesuits. It was great. I felt very sci-fi-tacular. And there was just so many props from movies. There was the journey of how sci-fi has become a thing, and how it used to be about everything under the sea, and then it turned into aliens, then monsters from other planets. It was great. It was great. The only thing I'd say about it is there wasn't much space in there, because it was in a really kind of cramped corridor. So I felt like the exhibit needed more space so everybody could see what was going on. And they also had a movie that you could watch, which was quite interesting. I had no idea. It was some kind of metaphor, but it went completely over my head. And the room we watched it in was so hot, and it was half an hour long. I tell you, that was one of the longest half an hours. But I didn't want to be the only person to leave, because I do have an attention span, and I can't watch things, but the heat in there, I was just aware of everyone's body heat, and there was this woman next to me, I was just like, I'm just like emanating heat into this woman's face. So that wasn't great. But then they had this cool robot thing with a light on the end. Like, imagine one of those things that builds cars, like a big lever that... This is a really bad example. Do you know one of those levers that builds cars? And it was making terrifying animal noises. Anyway, it kind of just like swooped around and went towards people. And it was really scary. And it was in a room with loads of perforated white things. It was meant to represent the universe. So I was just like really into it. And there was loads of slightly snooty people who were all really into it. And I was watching it, and I was just like totally focused on this weird animal-like machine. And then Dan comes up behind me and gives me the biggest jump scare. Yeah, it literally, roar! And I screamed. I was like, bah! Like the loudest scream ever, scaring everyone else in the room. And I just still haven't forgiven him for that, because it was... Honestly, I think it's the most scared I've been this year in such a quiet, a serious setting. I'm surprised we didn't get kicked out. I thought we were going to get kicked out. Oh my gosh, that is not when you jump scare someone. I know, scary robot machine making animal breathing sounds. I did not need someone to like scream in my ear. Yeah, it was terrifying. I wish Dan would make me jump. You do not. Play Kahoot. I don't know what that is, but I will look it up. Disrespecting the machinery. You should get him back, said Olivia. I'm rubbish at pranks. I did prank him in my last live show. If you watch my last live show, there was a little Dan prank there, which was fun. So I did that. What did you think of the new Bake Off? Said Maida. See, I love Melon Soup and I love Mary Berry so much. When they announced it, I was like, Bake Off is dead to me. I don't want to see the new Bake Off. But then, obviously, now I haven't seen any Bake Off in a while. I was like, okay, I kind of want to watch it because I want to watch more baking and it's so wholesome. So I gave it a shot. I liked it way more than I thought I was going to like it. I think Noel Fielding is obviously hilarious. And Sandy was great as well. I think they're going to warm into the roles because I think it's always going to be an awkward start when you don't know the people that you're working with and stuff. But yeah, I was sold. They did illusion cakes. And they looked so good. Someone made a cake that looked like a sandwich. And someone else made a cake that looked like a noodle bowl. Anyway, it was good. I think it's going to improve over time. Like a muffin that hasn't fully baked yet. I thought Prue as the judge obviously prefer Mary. But I think she needs to describe things more. Like with Mary, she'd be like, wow, it looks so cool, and I love the details, but it tasted gross. But Prue was just like, it's dry. And she said it like every cake was dry. I swear she said like 9 cakes were dry. So I'm hoping we'll get more feedback from her in the next episode. Anyway, yeah, I'm quite intense about Bake Off. Any fun plans for this weekend, Philly? Said Lizzie. Not at the moment, actually, which is a boring answer. I think, like, last weekend was really busy. I didn't tell you about what else we did. Went to an escape room for my friend's birthday, and it was set in a, what was it, like a supervillain's cave, but it was so dark, it was ridiculously dark, and it was all like really cool graphic design, very hard at the start, because they said, don't pull anything off the walls, but we were looking for a key. Turns out the key was something in a pipe that you had to pull off the wall, so that was an annoying start. But then it got better as it went along. Like, we were trying to save some civilians from dying from this supervillain. And there was some dynamite that was about to go off. And we had to work out how to stop the dynamite. And we failed. And this voice just came through the tunnel. Like, you have just killed 1,000 citizens. And we were like, no! I felt terrible, even though it was just a fake game. And then there was a moment. It's always me. I was like, I'm just going to crank. This is so hard to picture if you went there. I'm just going to crank this lever while the other 3 people went into this other room. Suddenly, the cave wall comes down, and I'm trapped on my own at the other side of this door. And Dan's like, what's happening? And then, like, all these lasers fire across the ceiling. And I was having to read this code out really fast, so I was like, up, down, right, left, up, down, down, down. And then they weren't answering. So I just kept shouting out these this code constantly because I was freaking out. I don't know, they didn't even need it. So they didn't think to tell me to stop shouting out this code. So I bet the people watching us on the security camera were like, why does this guy not shut up? I was just shouting it. Anyway, at the end, we had to jump through some kind of laser field that like switched off and came back on again. And if you didn't do that right, that means you died in the story of the game. Guess who died? Just me. I thought I timed it right. So I was like, I'm jumping through. Lasered. If you've seen Resident Evil, the movie, it was like that. Just lasered into pieces. I'd love to do one of those. They are springing up. If you live in a city, there's probably an escape room in your city. So just Google escape room. They vary in price. Sometimes they're a bit too expensive, I think, for what they are. Because it's like an hour of entertainment. But if you've got 4 friends or 3 friends and you want to do something a bit different, I would recommend it as an activity. I love escape rooms, said Emmy. They sound fun, but we don't have it here. Google it, said Leona. It might pop up. You might see one. But I think they're mainly in big cities. So next time you go on a city break or something, try one out. There's one in Venice too, said Sherlock. Yeah, they're everywhere. Do a Scottish accent, said Lonely Girl. Do a Scottish accent! That's as much as you're going to get. Read out the top fans. Okay, Abigail, Lily, Jodelina, Matt, GGV, Fan2187, Jacqueline, Barry the Bowl. You're a new one. Hi, Barry the Bowl. Nadine Spiegel and Saskia. You all win a stick of dynamite. And I'm going to look back at the premiums now because I promised I'd do more of them. Okay. Hi, Nina Perez. I'm doing well, thank you. Josie said The Walking Dead is back in October. We can all be excited. Yes! Give me more Walking Dead. I did fall out with it at the start of the last season for reasons you'll understand. But I'm back into it now. So I'm hyped. Sheba's Dan said, what fall trend are you excited for? I'm just going to search fall trend and see what the first thing that comes up is. Fall trend 2017. The fall trend. The first image result is, oh my gosh, some kind of weird fluffy neck. So I'm going to get some kind of fluffy neck that's not a scarf. That's what I'm excited about. Fanbean said, talk about American Horror Story. I'm excited for Cult. I am more excited than I was for the last one for some reason. I know the concept, which is about the election happens, and then there's some weird clown cult that pops up afterwards. So I think the clowns are creepy enough to be a good theme. I'm excited to see Evan Peters' character. Apparently he's got blue hair. And Sarah Paulson is the main character. So it's going to be amazing. Yeah, I'm hyped for that. My friend's coming around to watch it because he's a super fan. So that should also be fun. I think it's coming out next week. So I'm excited. Arun said, I love the Edinburgh interview so much. Thank you. I'm glad that lots of people enjoyed it. It was worth doing. Notice me, Senpai. You have been noticed, Kitty. Toasty Chan is in the house. Thanks for coming, Toasty Chan. Do you have a favourite accent? Said Lucky Grumpy Bunny. I'm a fan of the Irish accent. I think that's a cool accent to have. I don't really have a favourite accent, though. Not really. I like how diverse accents are and how there are so many beautiful accents in the world. Hi from Finland. Hi, Sanny Howells. I do like the Danish and Swedish accents just from watching so much of The Bridge recently. I just got really into that for some reason. Hi, thanks for making me happy. You're welcome, Matt. Thanks for making me happy. Samira said, I love puns. Please tell us one. Oh, you can't just put me on the spot for a pun. What can I make a pun out of? Google, more like... I'll let you guys fill in the blanks now because I can't think of anything. Google, more like... Snoogles. Does that make sense? Poodle. Okay, there is no good Google pun. Hoogle. Ooh, burn. Noodles. There we go. That's the best one. Addy said, congrats on winning Mario Kart 8 once. Oh my gosh, it was so tense towards the end. You guys are great at Mario Kart is what I learned. Also, I'm not very good at playing if I'm thinking about reading a chat at the same time. Are you ready for fall? I'm so ready, GGV. You don't even know. Katina said, your and Dan's vids are funny while I'm low. Thank you for watching them. You should do some headers later. I should do some headers. How? I will check them out. And the final premium message is from Cactus Royalty who says, clean as daddy. As usual, there you go. I'm cleaning you with the Dan and Phil Shop bag, which you can get with the code Goodbye Summer. danandphilshop.com. Grab a bag. End of the spawn. I'm going to head off now. Thanks for coming to my live show. I've had a blast, guys. It's been great. Yes, Father, said Lily. Thanks for coming. I hope you've enjoyed it too. Did we get the bloop? Aw. Come on, laddie. Why isn't it blooping? It looks like it wants to bloop, but it's just not got warm enough. It's because I haven't had it on for so long. Okay, next live show. I promise I'll switch it on in advance so we get the full bloopiness. How unsatisfying. What can we even do about this? It's bloopberry. Yeah, maybe next time. Just broadcast the lava lamp. I'll just do that one day. I'll just leave it on the lava lamp for the entire day. If I go out for the day, I'll just let you guys chat while you stare at the lava lamp. Thanks for coming. Abigail, Toasty Chan, Lily Fan Stuff, Matt, Jotalina, Fan Art Killjoy, Izzy, Victoria Lovely Phil, Ruby and the Trash group chat, Bloopy, oh, they're saying bye to the lava lamp. Quinny, Ariana, Shayla, Rai-chan, Music Lover Brianna, Meredith, Monzi, Rebecca Toastbutt, Louisa Kitty Nerd, Helena J, Believe in Howell Finn, Lauren A, Alex Musemat, and Katriana Princess. Thank you for coming. Have a wonderful weekend. New video on Amazing Phil coming very soon where we'll get slimy. And I'll see you guys very soon. Goodbye.